guys, Rick Shaw here. It's the 8th of April 21, and not really going to get out to do any kind of walk today, but we'll do a little easy walk through the neighborhood. We've got this house over here. I really like how they put the tarp up so the dust doesn't get bad. We didn't really get dusted from these guys. Workers are here. They did some block. Good morning. Good morning. Guys are getting her done, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, they're getting her done. But it's not too bad. Not too dusty. The wind's always pushing this way anyway. So we don't get it too bad. But a bunch of cats. Nobody really keeps them in the house. They just sort of live outside. Same with the dogs. Had a guy on there, big fuss about the dogs and this, that. Yeah, well, you care so much about them, come out here and do something about them. You know, how'd you like it around your place to come and have them tear your garbage up every day, scavenging for food, you know. And that's all they are to a lot of people here is food. We had a where we used to live, the problem got so bad. I mean, you couldn't walk out without seeing 10 or 15 dogs full of mange, sick, and finally the Baron guy decided to do something about it, and one evening they came through with a big truck and they had the poles with the noose on the end. We're throwing them in the trucks, and the dogs that they couldn't catch, they were spearing them. And next day all the tricycle drivers were making Calderette. It's just how it went. But not too good. Not too good. I'm gonna walk over and take a look over this wall if I can get over there. They put some kind of little metal gate up. There's a house. They were working on this one for a while, but they kind of quit. Yeah, they got like a fence against the wall here. Don't know what that's all about. There's the house with that big shepherd. I hope that thing never gets loose, because if he gets loose, he's gonna chew someone up. He's very antisocial. Morning. It's another house they were working on for a good bit and just kind of quit. Looks like they're going to put a fence up there for a deck.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
One chili.
Oh, yeah, a couple chilies. My wife probably would just love them. She eats them up like crazy.
Chili.
Oh, look at all.
Chili. Big chili.
Yeah.
Very mangha.
My wife eats the living heck out of them dang things.
What more?
Oh, let me just take a couple. I'll just take a couple.
Take it.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay. Take care.
Okie dokie.
Thank you so much.
That's our egg man. We got, you got some purple. Yeah, you got some purple ones this time again, huh?
So, want to buy egg?
Yeah, well, next time you come by the house.
Okay. Very good. That's a camera.
Yeah. We're just doing a little walk this morning. Looks like a little bamboo there. It's our egg man, just a very nice fella. Still can't get out this wall. There's supposed to be a bike trail going back here. A nice papaya there. We had the papayas in this area for a while. They were getting a really bad fungus on them, especially up on this corner. And but that was just last year. This year it doesn't seem so bad. The mangoes are starting to come in now. A lot of people are eating green ones. And I'm hooked on those green ones myself. My wife will cut them up, and then you just dip them in a little bit of salt. And boy, I'll tell you what, I can just eat the heck out of them green mangoes. Just love them. There's a nice place. Morning. Yeah, this is kind of quiet this morning. Okay, there's a place we can look over. Let's see what it looks like. See how far they got the bike trail going. No, it's basically stopped back there. They're really, fixing up the concrete for the river so it doesn't undermine all the walls when it rains. But the neighbor told me, John said that when he first moved in, this was like 10 years ago, that it used to flood all the way up past his house from that. So he said they came in and put all that concrete. But there's our little old buddy there. That house, he always gives the kids candy or something at the store. He's just a real nice fella. Really run into a lot of good folks in this neighborhood. There's a puppy doggy. Hi, buddy. There's our water lady. Okay. Well, that house is kind of secluded pretty good. Things grow here really quick. We haven't had rain for quite a while, but doesn't matter. Everything's still growing. Water table must not be too deep. Morning. I'm going to see if this gate's open over here, and we can look down at the spillway. Might be open, might not. I'm not sure. Sometimes looks like they got a lock on it. Looks like they closed it up now. Yeah, well, let's see. No, it's got a lock, but it's not locked. So let's take a little look here. Yeah, no, that would seem to me like this would be a nice little spot to fish. I give away my my fishing poles, but they've got some nice ones on Lazada. We'll probably get them again once we move. We'll find a place to fish for the kids. I'm sure there's some fish in here. But this is the little spillway. And it backed up pretty good here. There's no wall here, but it goes a good long way. This would be fun to have a canoe or something to travel up this to see how far you could go. I used to love that when I lived in the States. Had a nice canoe. Had an old fella. Name was John, and he had this canoe. It was a Grumman freighter. That's what the tag said on it, and it was rated for 2,200 pounds. And it was real wide in the middle. You could stand on the gunnel and couldn't tip this thing over. It was heavy. It was a big, monstrously heavy canoe. I actually put a ball connector on the front, and then on the back had big bicycle wheels, 26-inch bicycle wheels, bolted on for like a trailer. And that's how I got that thing around. We took that thing out in the Great Lakes a few times. That thing was just a fantastic. He let me use it whenever I wanted. I wanted to buy it from him, and you can use it anytime you want. And then after he passed away, I don't know what happened to it, but I would have loved to have had that. I'd have tried to get that here. There's so many waterways, but a lot of the lakes here, you couldn't dock a boat or get a boat out in them because they got these tilapia fishing baskets everywhere. We went up to an upper lake. Oh, they finally put a sign in. Look at that. Wow, that's new. But they had this, all the fishing place. It was the upper lake. We went on a big motorcycle trip. I don't remember what the place was called, but I walked to the edge of the water, and completely surrounding this high mountain lake, out good 20-25 feet, was just these chain link baskets full of fish. And walked around the lake. We parked the bikes, and I walked completely around the lake. It took about an hour and a half, and there was nowhere to get in the water. Absolutely nowhere. It was just all these baskets, and that's a shame. That could be some really nice water sports. I'm going to take a little peek over the wall here and see what we got. This wall gets a little higher over here. No, just backwash over here. But oh, there's a brightly painted house. You don't see a lot of those unless you get out in the province. Good morning. But these are nice. This one house down on the end here, I really like it. Oh, here's a low part of the wall. Let's see what we get. Look at that. Wouldn't that be nice to ride a canoe? A lot of algae growing on the top there. But you see how the side of the hill falls in. Looks like they're going to be concreting that up here pretty soon. We'll miss it. Hopefully it doesn't take another year for our house. I am getting really discouraged. And of course, we got to listen to the damn dogs. Good morning. Okay. Yeah, this is what you deal with here. It's never going to change. But this house here, they really got this fixed up. At least they keep these dogs in so they're not crapping everywhere. There's a nice little edge house there. I'm going to walk over here and take a look. Look at that. Oh yeah, they're working here. I guess this is going to be part of the bike trail here. They're going to run this completely around the development is what I'm understanding from the workmen. I kind of like this little house on the end here. But this is a dead end. There's no way out here. But look at this guy's place. Really did a nice job on this one. Nice color. Just a really nice design. And I believe that's the end here. And this actually starts as separate. Same roof. I don't know if he bought two or not. Hi, puppy dogs. But yep, and there's another little place here. Good morning. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Yeah, this is something. I just hate every place you go, there's no peace and quiet in here because of all these dogs. I had dogs, and I didn't let them get away with that. I didn't let them get away with just barking all the time. If somebody was coming in, going to come into the house, yeah, they'd bark or bite. But all right, that's just what you got to deal with here. But we're just heading back now. We'll walk down this little street here. Just another little dead end. Looks like there's a little gate here. I haven't been down this one before. Another kid's swimming pool. Yeah, we got a little gate here. Oh, I like that tree there. I want to put one of those in the front of our house when we move. Something similar to that, so we can have a Christmas tree instead of having one in the house. We don't have much room. Wow, look at this. Yeah, they got a gate here. Leads to a little back way here. Somebody's place in here. That's kind of neat. Okay. But yeah, I like that tree. Another nice corner one. Seems like you get the corner ones, you get a little bit more ground here. But this is the neighborhood. This is pretty nice folks all about. It's a lot of dogs though. Down here it don't seem like they let them out, because I've walked down here many times and never seen dog poop out here. They pretty much keep, must be higher end part of the neighborhood because they keep their dogs in. And that's kind of cool. Good morning. And there's one of our sweepers. They come through and clean up every day here. That's part of the bill. Somebody was asking me about the water bill, and we pay it's $1,300 a month, but that's security, garbage collection, these guys. The water was only 400 and something out of it. I think 750 maintenance, and then 450 for water. And that's pretty much how that goes. But good morning. But they got that house right there in the corner. That looks kind of nice too, the way they got that roof on there. Makes it a little bit nice in the rains, because when the rainy season happens, it's Forrest Gump rain, people. Sometimes the rain comes up from underneath, and that is a fact. But that's just a little tiny walk this morning in the neighborhood. Kids are in. We're filling up the swimming pool again with some nice clean water for them. And Mama, I think she's starting to get a little depressed. She's on lockdown. She's not allowed to leave, and she won't. She's a typical Filipino. They tell her don't go outside. She will not go outside even to walk around the neighborhood where they're not going to bother us. But you know, she toes the line when her government says do this. She does it. So that's cool. But I think she's getting depressed, just laying around on the couch, not doing much of anything. And this house thing is just getting, you know, it's wearing us down. I just don't understand how these people are just staying in business at all. You know, what's their deal here? That they can do this. I don't know. I just can't figure it. But be careful if you come here and you want to buy a house. Don't do any of this prepaid crap, and really look at the builder. I would even recommend talking to people who bought already. I mean, if anybody comes to me and says Demeterland, I'm just gonna tell them forget it. Don't even touch them. I know they're doing their best, the girls in the office, to be nice to us and all this, but it doesn't matter. That's great. I'm glad they're being nice. The nicest thing they could do is finish this damn place so we can move. And you know, we got this lockdown's supposed to end early next week. I should be moving. I should be having the truck. I should be getting the heck out of here. I'm walking around a neighborhood that I shouldn't be in anymore. But this is where they're at. Good morning, guys. Hey. Good morning. That's the nice old gentleman that always buys the kids cookies or something. Every time I walk him up and down the street, he runs in and gets some change. Oh, you come with me, and he buys some cookies and stuff like that. Just the nicest gentleman. It's ran into, you know, more people than not here that are just super duper, just unbelievable. I've lived in my own country and had just terrible neighbors in a couple places. I had one neighbor. He was a doper dude, and he had this little bony wife, and I was up washing my dishes one day, and the guy, you know, come out and beat on my door, not in a nice way. What are you looking at my wife? Hey, dude, I felt sorry. I wanted to give her a hamburger. Poor little drugged out, tattooed up, disgusting thing, and it came to me being attacked by this guy right in my own doorway. So, you know, that was one of the neighbors I had. And just here, generally, if they don't want to know you, they just don't talk, they just ignore you. They don't talk to you. I always say hi to them when I see them, but you know, you can't know everybody. Personally, myself, I like to know my neighbors. That way, you know, if something comes down, you got some backup with the neighbors if you've, you know, made a bond with them. But you never know how things are going to go. So there's the Mr. Eggman. And I'm going to let you go. And just our little short walk this morning. Don't forget to pray for each other. And this is Rick Shaw out.